So we're halfway through 2020, and boy, has it sucked. I mean, I bet we all started the year on high hopes, but one wildfire, drone strike, and pandemic later, we realized that probably won't be the case this year. I would love to talk about how 2020 sucks, but because I don't have enough time to talk about all these topics and do them justice, I'm just gonna focus on the main problem of this year, coronavirus. First off, let's start on the basics. What are coronaviruses? And no, I'm not gonna toss in a Corona beer meme. We're 4 months into quarantine. It's getting old. Coronavirus is just a term for a respiratory disease in general. The reason why we call COVID-19 is because it's a coronavirus that was discovered in December of 2019. And the reason we call COVID-19 a novel coronavirus is because it's a new, previously undiscovered type of coronavirus. That's also the reason why it's so dangerous. Because it hasn't been previously discovered, our immune systems aren't used to it. Actually, let's backtrack a little. I know you've probably all heard this a million times already, but in case there's somebody who hasn't, what exactly does a virus do? A virus is an organism that just isn't exactly alive or a mineral. It's kind of in the gray area in between. After a virus enters your body, it basically hacks your body's cells to produce more of that virus. A successful virus hacks your cells to create more viruses, but does not actually kill you. Because if the virus kills you, then all your cells will be dead, meaning that the virus has no more hosts to make more copies of itself, leading the virus to die too. So technically speaking, we could eliminate human viruses by killing all of us, but that's kind of against the point. Anyway, because coronavirus came from an animal that was not humans, it's actually kind of killing us on accident. How did coronavirus make the jump from pangolins to humans, you may ask? Well, nobody knows for sure, but the leading theory is of the wet markets in China. To put it simply, a while back a bunch of people in China were starving because they didn't have enough food. So all the people who were too poor to buy food just went out into the woods and ate whatever they caught, which usually wasn't what we think of as traditional food. Then, after a while, markets started popping up, selling this food for cheap. These markets grew popular, and soon many different types of animals were being sold. And sometimes they would sell live animals, which sometimes contained viruses. These viruses would sometimes mutate and transmit to the people buying the animal. This is most likely how COVID-19 started. The wet market system is flawed. Many people are paying the price with their lives. Our healthcare heroes and some government officials are the only people keeping us from complete and utter chaos. We've been warned many times, most notably by Bill Gates in 2015. We have to pay attention to these things. Wet markets may open the path to many new viruses. We need to refine the system if we don't want another outbreak. For now, what you should do is self-quarantine, wash your hands often, spread only the news that you know is true, and possibly donate money to COVID-19 vaccines. A vaccine will come. There always is a light at the end of the tunnel. Only in the darkest nights do the brightest stars shine. Until then, I'll be here in my house waiting. Bye.